Hey, how are you today? I am doing great. Thanks for asking. What I made me was some beef pasta from Hamburger Helper. Just a beef pasta. But I had a few mushrooms left. So what I did, I sauteed the mushrooms. I sauteed the mushroom after my meat got done, my ground beef, and I drained it. I sauteed my mushrooms in here. So I have a mushroom beef pasta meal. And I also made me some Jiffy cornbread, which I added honey in there. Look, that stuff's still hot. The other part broke off in here. This is hot. So, yeah, I did make some Jiffy cornbread, and I did add honey. Let me try this by itself. Well, I put the right amount of honey in here. Let me eat this by itself. This is good. Because I made sure it wasn't too sweet. Because you already had the sweetness of the cornbread. I got a whole pan over here. Y'all want some? They're just freshly made. Everything is hot. So I'm going to try my pasta. Here. It's piping hot. Like I said, everything just got finished cooking. I got a little bit of Mountain Dew over here. You can taste the mushrooms. Because whenever I cook Hamburger Helper, it just seems like I always have to add something. Something is always missing. So I did saute, like I said, with the mushroom and add a little of your slap your mama. And it's good. And hot. So how are you today? I'm doing great. Even better than I done went in here and stirred up a pot. Oh, this cornbread is good with this honey in here. If you just got some honey, go squirt you some honey in there until your liking. If you really like honey, you put a lot in there, so that makes your cornbread even sweeter, just like you. And me. I don't even need no hot sauce. I was talking to my girlfriend this morning, and she was telling me how she wanted to get on social media and start doing that. Then she said, it's one thing, Sonia, let me tell you. She said, I'm so scared. I said, scared? And I'm like, you 49 years old. What are you talking about? What are you scared of? She said, if I get on there, people gonna start talking about me, and I don't think I can be able to be dealing with that. I looked at her. I said, I just know you did not say that. And the way how you talk about people. I said, you talk about everybody. I don't care who, what. You talk about everybody. And I told her just like this, you guys. I said, you probably talk about me too. I said, but it's the thing about people like you. You self-conscious that talking about somebody will hurt them or make them feel bad. That's why I don't want nobody talking about me. But you quick to talk about somebody else. So you know that stuff makes people feel bad. So that means you intentionally doing. You know what you're doing. And like I told her, you know what? Let me end this phone call because you done pissed me off with that. In the way how you talk about everybody. And like I said, when you walk out your house, somebody probably saying something about you, whether it's good or bad. You know, we pick our battles. You let that stuff roll off and you keep going. But for those ones that sit up and talk about people day and night, don't have a filter, then you got the nerve to say that you want to get on social media, but you have a fear somebody's going to say something about you, but that's you. You're a hypocrite. Just flat out. I'm going to say something else. You're a hypocrite. You know, hey, her kids are grown. I said, maybe you can get on here. You meet different people. You all talk. You can find common ground, even that you guys might not agree with everything. And it's something that is very likable, you know, especially when you know you got people like supporters. Like my good friend Kate Eats, my partner Amos. You know who the ones that got your back. But for you to be like that, no, absolutely not. So I had to hurry up and end that phone call with her because it was going in left field. So she know not to call me back in a while. And I hope she ain't telling nobody else that crap, because they gonna tell her the same thing I did. I know you ain't saying that in the way how you talk about people. So it's so hot. But it's saying there's a lot of people like that. There's a lot of people like that, you guys. Hot. And I know you guys know some around there too. You know, so The only thing I can say with somebody want to go on social media, be you, your true you. I've always been a laughster. I've always been that silly one. Always been me. So I have a serious side and I have a playful side. And I'm always be me. I can get up today, put my hair in 2 braids like I did. I can get up the next day, have it flowing going down my back. But I'm doing me. You understand what I'm saying? So, you care less what people think of you. You care what people say. And you just keep moving. So I encourage anyone that's trying to do social media and it's your first time and you want to test the water, number one, you got to have tough skin. You know, but you always remember that being talked about, being hated on, being criticized is not just limited to social media. When you walk out your house, people doing that. So once you get that understanding, when I walk out my house, people probably talking, people doing this and doing that, then you will have a better feel about going on social media, because wherever you go, they're going to do it, and you just depend on how you respond to it. You know, you can brush it off. You got tools. You can delete them. You can do whatever, brush it off, whatever, clap back, whatever you want to do. But a lot of times, just don't entertain it. You know, don't let them take you from your true you. Okay? So, and on that note, you guys, I thank you for watching. I think this should be cooling down maybe a couple more minutes because it is extremely hot. So, on that note, guys, I thank you for watching.